Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jamie, and I am backstage here at the Backstreet Boys DNA World Tour opening United States night. And this is Baylee Littrell, who is the opener for the Backstreet Boys, but you may know him because his dad is actually in the Backstreet Boys as well. But Baylee, thank you so much for sitting down with us for just a few minutes. For the listeners that have no idea, please just kind of explain how you got into doing this. Not just the tour, but music itself.
Okay. I got into this because of my musical background, as my dad being a musician. I naturally just wanted to follow in his footsteps, and here we are.
And here you are.
Here we are today.
Now, I've heard a story, and I'm not sure how true it is, so I want you to tell it.
Okay.
There was a day when you were backstage on tour.
Okay.
And you put your dad's jacket on. You know what I'm talking about? Can you explain what that is? Because a lot of people don't know what I'm talking about.
I didn't tell many people this, so this is even further in depth, but I'll make it short. So the guys on one of their last tours, I think it was This Is Us tour, this was like 2008, 2009, they had a boxing rink which started out on the stage, and they all had these boxing robes on, and they would all like start the song like in these things. So I went into the dressing room before their show, and I pulled my dad's boxing robe off the hanger because I couldn't reach it. Of course, I had to pull the string on the side, and I put it on, and I got in front of the mirror. Next thing you know, my dad walks in, and he's behind me in the mirror, and he's like, "What are you doing, Bob?" I'm like, "Dad, can I join the Backstreet Boys?" I was like, I want to be like, I was like, I could be the sixth member.
Right.
He's like, well, Bub, he's like, we'll wait on that one. He's like, but you want to do music? I'm like, yeah, I want to do music. He's like, well, you can do anything you set your mind to. And then now, looking in the mirror years later, I'm like, well.
Looking in the mirror, you look just like your dad.
10 years.
You
10
know,
years
I'm
goes
sure.
by. Give it another 10, and I'll have a son of my own and my jacket. I'll be like, well, son.
Your turn. Third generation. Now, when it comes to country music, because that's what you do.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know that just yet.
Right.
But why country rather than pop?
Country is, I'll say this, I am not about to be something that I'm not. And I'm not going to change myself for anything. So country was definitely the way to go. It's in my blood. It's where I was formed. I'm from Georgia, born and raised, so naturally that's what I wanted to do. And there's no going back. I love it. I wouldn't regret it. And I'm just happy to be where I am.
Well, now you've done Broadway.
Yes.
Back in the day. And then in 2013, I know because I was there, you came out and opened.
Yes.
Just for a few songs with the Backstreet Boys.
I did.
And I will never forget you walking on stage and singing a Jackson 5 song.
Yes.
And I looked at my friend and I was like, oh my God. Like, just, what were you, 10, 11?
Yeah.
You were young. So
I literally, that was just normal. I just
Right.
did that every night, and I'd literally get off stage and get on my little razor scooter.
Right.
And skate back to the bus.
Now, stage fright. Have you ever had any of that? Because it doesn't look like you've ever had any.
Smaller crowds, I do.
Okay.
The big crowds, not so much. Of course, there's probably going to be jitters tonight because it's...
I was getting ready to say, there's about 20,000 people that are going to be
Yes.
here. Have you ever played for that big of a crowd?
I have, but it was singing like one or two songs in Europe. So
Okay.
I haven't experienced just the guys on Arena Tour
Okay.
yet. When I would be singing,
Mhm.
they toured with the New Kids on the Block like 10 years ago, and so that's when I saw the arenas.
Right.
And so when my dad told me they're playing arenas this year, he was like, "Yeah, Bob, we're gonna be a pretty big deal." And I was like, "Yeah, whatever." And he's like, "No, we're playing arena." I was like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "I told you I'm a big deal." And I was like, "All right." I was like, "Well, that makes me a big deal." He's not yet. I was like, "All right." But it's gonna be nerve-wracking tonight because I'm not just a little kid going up there singing a song before the opener. I am the opener, so it's like I have to put the guys in a great situation before they go, and I gotta get this crowd warmed up for the guys because this is gonna be the best show they've ever had. So.
Oh, I can't wait. But just a couple more questions and I'll let you go. I know you're a huge sports fan.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a question that I've had since you've started performing and singing because I've always been curious.
Okay.
What is the one sports team or sports game that you would absolutely die to sing the national anthem or something at?
Okay, so this is complicated because my favorite sport of all time is basketball. Mm-hmm. It's a very close second to baseball because I'm a diehard New York Yankees fan because of my mom. And basketball, I like the Hawks because I'm from Atlanta, and then I grew up a little bit in LA, so Clippers, Lakers, a little bit. But recently, past like 4 years, I really followed the Toronto Raptors.
Right.
They're the underdogs.
Of
I love
course.
them. If there's any event I could possibly perform at, I would totally love to sing the national anthem at a Raptors game. Even though I would have to sing the Canadian national anthem,
Right.
that doesn't matter because I love Canada. So,
Well, for me, I'm just going to say that you want to sing at Yankee Stadium, but
of course, I would love to.
we'll go with that.
Yes.
But last question, obviously everyone can find you at like Baylee Littrell Music
Yes.
on all your platforms. You have a song that literally came out today.
It did.
Are you performing it tonight?
I am. It doesn't even seem like it
Right.
came out today because so much has happened.
Right.
Today it came out. It will be performed tonight. Hopefully, it will be the best song. And maybe some people will know about it. I'm not sure. At least 3 or 4 people.
Well, you
So-
can count one because
Yes,
I've listened to it
you
enough.
know it.
But why don't you go ahead and tell everyone your Twitter handles, Instagram handles, and then
Okay,
What
Twitter. I think my Twitter is just Baylee Littrell. My Instagram is Baylee Littrell _music, and I think that's it. That's my social.
that's it.
And you can find me because I'm verified with the little blue check, so I'm good.
Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us. Good luck tonight.
Thank you so
This is your, we're a family.
Yes.
The Backstreet fans are unlike any other fans that I've ever seen, and I can say that because I've grown up 22 years being a fan.
Well, thank
So, good luck tonight, and thank you so much for stopping by to sit down with us.
Of course.
All right.